Even where the majority of purchases within the business are on supplier invoices with credit terms, there will occasionally be the need to make ad hoc purchases or purchases where immediate payment is required. This is done by clicking Purchase, Payments, New Cash Purchase. The supplier input box will default to cash purchases, but a particular supplier can be selected if required. The bank account defaults to petty cash, but a different selection can be made if the payment is by cheque from the company current account or a card payment from the company credit card. The supplier reference number, which might be an invoice or receipt, is entered here, and the date of the purchase is entered here. Enter the line item, which in this example is office cleaning. The price defaults to that held on the stock item file, but can be amended. Enter the VAT value. If the price type is a unit price, we will need to enter a quantity here. If the price type is a net value, that is to say the total not excluding VAT and total VAT for the transaction, then the quantity is ignored. The expense account, project code and department can be entered here as you would for any other invoice, and when complete, click Save. The application creates the purchase invoice on the Purchases listing screen. Note that the payment status here indicates paid. And it also creates a payment on the Payments listing screen. And if we select the supplier account for cash purchases, and look at the activity report, we can see both the invoice and the payment appear on that account. Finally, it is important to note that if the cash purchase is for a stock item, then, as with any other invoice, it is not the invoice processing that creates the stock transaction. We must tick the Generate GRN box before processing the cash purchase to ensure that a GRN is created for the stock item in addition to the invoice being received and the cash payment being made. So, for a stock item, the supplier account will leave as a cash purchase. This time it might be that we have to pay by cheque, so we can write the cheque number here. Enter the date of the purchase and the stock item. Then enter other details as before. And click Save. We create a paid purchase invoice as before. A payment record, and on this occasion we can see that we've also updated the stock with the quantity purchased. You will notice that the supplier unit of measure or pack size has been converted to the stock unit of measure or pack size.